Imagine walking into a room where everyone suddenly pays attention, not because you spoke, but because of the way you carried yourself. Imagine closing deals, building relationships, or winning trust, without forcing a single word. These aren't superpowers. They're psychological tactics used by successful people every single day. Most of us miss them. But once you understand them, you'll start seeing doors open in ways you never imagined. In the next few minutes, you're about to discover the hidden tactics of influence, confidence, and success. Success isn't just about talent, intelligence, or even hard work. Many brilliant people stay unnoticed, while others with fewer skills rise to the top. Why does this happen? Because success in life is also about psychology, the way you think, behave, and influence others. You've seen it before. The colleague who always gets promotions, the friend who easily makes new connections, or the leader who inspires without trying. It feels like they have something invisible working for them. The truth is, they've mastered subtle psychological tactics that shape how people see them. We live in a world where perception often matters as much as reality. Your body language, your timing, your ability to listen, even the pauses you make while speaking. All these tiny things can determine whether people respect, trust, or ignore you. And here's the twist. These aren't complicated techniques. They're simple shifts that, once understood, can change how people respond to you in everyday life. In this video, we'll explore the most powerful yet underrated psychological tactics that successful people use to win respect, build trust, and create opportunities. These aren't tricks to manipulate. They're strategies to align your presence with the success you deserve. Here's where the journey gets interesting. Let's break down the hidden tactics one by one, each one more powerful than the last. 1. The power of silence. Most people fear silence in conversations. They rush to fill gaps, spilling unnecessary words. But successful individuals use silence as a weapon. That pause after someone speaks. It makes the other person feel heard. It also gives you control, making your words seem more deliberate and impactful. Silence builds authority without aggression. 2. The law of small wins. Success is rarely achieved in giant leaps. Psychologically, our brains respond better to progress in small increments. Celebrating minor achievements fuels motivation, confidence, and momentum. Leaders understand this and set achievable milestones because every small win rewires your brain for persistence. 3. Mirroring for connection. We unconsciously trust people who act like us. Subtle mirroring, matching someone's tone, gestures, or posture, creates instant rapport. But the key is subtlety. Too much, and it feels fake. Used wisely, it can make people feel deeply understood, which is why it's often used in negotiations and leadership. 4. The scarcity principle psychology tells us that people value what seems limited. Whether it's opportunities, time, or resources, scarcity increases desire. That's why successful people don't overextend themselves. They create boundaries, limit access, and present their value as rare. The result? People chase them, not the other way around. 5. The confidence loop. Confidence isn't something you either have or don't have. It's a feedback loop. When you act confident, even if you don't feel it, your brain adjusts. People respond to you differently, and their reactions reinforce your self-belief. Over time, the act becomes reality. This is why successful leaders walk into rooms with certainty, even when they're uncertain inside. 6. The rule of reframing. Setbacks happen, but how you frame them determines whether they destroy you or make you stronger. Psychologically, reframing failure as feedback changes your relationship with risk. This is why many entrepreneurs succeed after multiple failures. They see lessons, not losses. 7. The energy principle. People are drawn to energy. It doesn't mean being loud or over the top. It means being present, engaged, and intentional. When you bring energy into interactions, others naturally respond in kind. Success is rarely about being the smartest. It is often about being the most compelling presence in the room. Each of these tactics works because they bypass logic and tap directly into human psychology. And when combined, they form a strategy that makes success almost inevitable. Think about this. Silence, Small wins, mirroring, scarcity, confidence, reframing, and energy. Individually, they're powerful. Together, they're unstoppable. Imagine negotiating a deal where silence makes your words land harder, mirroring creates trust, and scarcity makes your value undeniable. Imagine leading a team where small wins fuel motivation and reframing setbacks builds resilience. This is the tipping point, the moment you realize that success isn't luck or background. It's not about who was born with more resources. It's about who understands and applies psychology in daily life. Here is the truth most people miss. Success is not only about what you know, it is about how people feel when they interact with you. Do you inspire trust? Do you create energy? Do you leave them wanting more? Those who master these tactics consistently outshine those who don't, no matter their qualifications. This is where success stops being a dream and starts becoming a reality. And the question is, are you ready to apply these tactics in your own life? Now, let's bring everything together. The world doesn't reward potential, it rewards presence. You can be intelligent, skilled, and hardworking, but if you don't know how to use psychology, you'll always be overlooked. Start today with the simplest step: silence. Practice listening more and speaking less. Notice how people lean into the quiet. Then, celebrate small wins. Train your brain to see progress. Add mirroring to your conversations. Make people feel comfortable and connected. Protect your energy by creating scarcity. Don't be too available. And above all, walk with confidence, even if you have to fake it at first. These small shifts add up. They build momentum. They make you magnetic. Soon, you'll notice people respecting your words, seeking your presence, and trusting your leadership. Remember this: psychology isn't manipulation, it's alignment, learning how to present your best self in a world full of noise. Success does not come to those who wait. It comes to those who understand how the human mind works and use it to their advantage. So ask yourself, will you keep living on autopilot, hoping others notice your worth? Or will you take control, master these tactics, and create the success you deserve? The choice is yours. If you found this video helpful, hit the like button, share it with someone who needs to hear this, and subscribe for more insights into the psychology of success. Until next time, remember, success is never accidental. It's psychological.